following message is being transmitted at the request of the Kansas Highway Patrol and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Attacks from the North Star continue throughout the following states: Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Attacks in the forms of gunfire and bombings continue throughout these states. Resistance groups in the state of Kansas are fighting off members of the North Star. Civilians in the state of Kansas are advised to remain indoors. Stay away from all members of the North Star. The North Star is considered a threat to civilians. Stay tuned for more updates as they become available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Kansas Highway Patrol and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The North Star has detonated explosive devices in the United States. Explosions have been reported in the following locations: Kansas City Community College, the Kansas Speedway, Pearson County Park, and the Providence Medical Center. The North Star continues to attack resistance groups in the city of Kansas City. In addition, multiple unidentified vehicles have been spotted patrolling through the city. These vehicles are equipped with an unknown type of weaponry. It is unknown if these vehicles will attack the resistance groups. Stay tuned for more updates as they become available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Kansas Highway Patrol and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Residents in the city of Kansas City, lock all of your doors immediately. The unidentified vehicles spotted in Kansas City are now firing upon civilians. Members of the North Star are now breaking into people's homes. To protect yourself from these attacks, take the following actions. Barricade all entrances to your home. Cover all windows. If you have any firearms, use them by all means. Otherwise, arm yourself with a knife, axe, sword, or any sharp or blunt object. Emergency services are unavailable at this time. Please stand by and await further instructions. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. An explosion has occurred inside a North Star research facility in the city of Topeka. The explosion has completely destroyed the facility. An unidentified suspect has left the scene. Residents in the city of Topeka are advised to remain indoors, as the North Star continues to attack resistance groups in the city. Stay tuned for more updates as they become available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The explosion that occurred inside a North Star research facility has released a large amount of an unknown substance into the city. At least 500 civilians have already been exposed to this substance. Symptoms of exposure include nausea, vomiting, headaches, dizziness, fatigue, diarrhea, and disorientation. Residents in the city of Topeka are advised to remain indoors for the rest of the afternoon. Use bottled water as means for drinking water. Seal all vents and air ducts. If you exhibit any of the following symptoms, please dial 911 immediately. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. An unidentified individual has been spotted attacking members of the North Star. The individual has detonated an explosive device, which released a large amount of the toxic substance. The individual is believed to be a white female, standing at around 6 feet tall, and was last seen wearing black and green armor, black and green gloves, and black boots. The individual has the ability to levitate. If you spot an individual matching the description of the suspect, please dial 911 immediately. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The suspect continues to attack members of the North Star in the city of Topeka. The individual has been identified as Cheryl Noble. Her age is unknown. Cheryl is a white female, 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 139 pounds, with green hair and green eyes. She was last seen wearing black and green armor, black and green gloves, and black boots. 4 cybernetic limbs are floating behind her back. Cheryl Noble has the ability to levitate. In addition, it has been discovered that Cheryl's body is heavily imbued with radioactive materials. At least 100 members of the North Star have been exposed to these materials. If you see Cheryl in your area, do not approach her. Stay tuned for more updates as they become available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Cheryl Noble continues to spread radioactive materials around the city of Topeka. The materials have contaminated the water supply in the city. Members of the North Star have attempted to contain Cheryl Noble, but were unsuccessful. Cheryl poses as a threat to all life and should not be approached. However, she does not appear to show hostility towards civilians. Residents in the city of Topeka are advised to remain indoors. Use bottled water as means for drinking water. Do not use the contaminated water for any reason. Stay tuned for more updates as they become available.